Thank you, Sarah. But first, could body cam footage affect a school board race? Early voting began today ahead of the May 4th election. In the Northeast Independent School District, 5 of its 7 trustee positions are on the ballot.
Now, one of the most interesting races is happening in District 2, which hasn't had representation since longtime board member Terry Williams passed away last summer. Now, KSAT Investigates got footage which shows one of the candidates on the ballot, Jacqueline Klein, being detained by San Antonio police last year after a dispute with an Uber driver.
Did he kick his door? He said he kicked it too. Remember? Or did you?
After he threw me out of the car, I might have done that.
Dylan Collier has more on a public intoxication incident and its potential impact.
Last fall, meeting after meeting inside Northeast Independent School District headquarters dissolved into disarray. Once considered among the most stable boards in San Antonio, NEISD trustees became gridlocked for months on who to appoint to replace the late Terry Williams. Things at times got ugly.
Can I ask, is this meeting today about supporting someone for D2, or is it a personal attack on a fellow trustee?
No, actually what this is trying to determine your fitness to actually carry on with this vote.
The board eventually agreed to allow the voters to decide. 3 of the original 4 finalists for the seat, Dr. Rhonda Rowland, Tracy Shelton, and Jacqueline Klein, formally entered the race. Each has publicly laid out their argument for why they believe they are the best candidate.
I think that my experience and my understanding of how schools work is something that will put me in the lead.
The board also has this opportunity that's not necessarily written to demonstrate for our students who we want them to be.
Klein described her priorities on her official Facebook page earlier this month.
I am running on 3 core issues. My S's. Safety. I want to ensure both students and teachers are safe, not only in their classrooms, but from external campus threats.
That campaign video
He's a Uber driver.
offers a far different snapshot of Klein than her behavior during this drunken encounter with San Antonio police in May.
He's like, you slammed my door. You need to get out of my car.
Officers responded to a gas station near the airport after receiving a call for an assault in progress. An Uber driver told them he picked up Klein from a nearby bar, but quickly ended the ride after she became verbally abusive. Once she got out of his car, he said she spit on him and attempted to damage his door by kicking it.
I don't mind helping people out, but I ain't going to want nobody spitting on me.
Klein, who denied spitting on the man, told police she might have kicked his door. One officer said no spit marks were present, while another said there were.
Like, seriously, this is what happens when you call an Uber. I'll get in my car and take my chances.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Well, no, I shouldn't have done that, and that's why I got in the back of an Uber, and then I deal with a sucker like this.
Police detained Klein for public intoxication, but declined to arrest her, instead opting to drive her to the city sobering unit.
We're going to take you to the detox. You stay there for 3-4 hours, just sleep it off.
SAPD records show Klein's blood alcohol level at the drunk tank was .204. The candidate telling KSAT in a written statement, quote, I admit I was intoxicated on the night in question, and I offer no excuse for that. This is why I was responsible and called an Uber. I was not driving. I was detained but not arrested. Nonetheless, I apologize to all of the people who have shown confidence in me. This will not happen again, end quote.
I don't want to speak on that.
Rowland refused to address the incident, telling KSAT each candidate should be judged on her own merits. Shelton, meanwhile, delivered this strongly worded message.
It means raising your hand when you do something wrong and saying, that was me. Let me make amends. It means sitting down when you should sit down and allow someone else to step forward because, for whatever reason, you're not ready or it doesn't represent what we want for the moment.
I was like, well, then let me out of your car. This guy is a dip. over there. He was so afraid of me that he couldn't leave.
Klein at first agreed to speak with KSAT, but said the focus would need to be on issues impacting her district. Those were conditions we weren't willing to abide by. Klein was sued for unpaid property taxes in 2022, including by the school district she now wants to represent. The district confirms the case was non-suited last month after the property taxes and court costs were paid. For KSAT Investigates, I'm Dylan Collier.